Good day, YouTube. Aaron here. Today I'm going to be showing off a present I got for Christmas this year, and it is this, if I can get the camera to focus, it's this make your own hot sauce gourmet DIY kit with skull jars. As you can see here, there's 4 skull jars. So what this consists of is basically 2 funnels, a recipe booklet, gloves, Jamaican allspice, cumin powder, curry powder, ancho pepper powder, New Mexico chili pepper powder, cayenne powder, dried red cayenne peppers, dried chipotle peppers, and dried guajillo peppers. So those are all the ingredients that are going to be used in making this hot sauce kit. And I'm going to be making my own hot sauces, and I might follow some recipes in the book as well, because apparently there's a recipe booklet and you make your own hot sauces from that booklet. So I figured I'd make 2 hot sauces using the top 2 skull jars, and those are going to consist of ones from the booklet. And then the bottom 2 I'm just going to make from scratch and create my own type of sauce and see what I think of it. I'm going to do a taste test afterwards. So I'll see you all then. Okay, so let's get started. As you can see, I have all my spices laid out. I'm not going to name them again because I just listed them off in my introduction. But up here, we have a can of tomatoes, which we're going to use as our base for each hot sauce. And as you can see, I've got my skulls and my funnels all set up as well. And as we know, they're going to be part of the procedure too. And to go along with the tomato base, I've cut up some onion, which is going to be put in the blender along with the tomatoes. And we're also going to have 6 cloves of garlic as well. And in these bowls right here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Each of them contains 1.5 tablespoon of vinegar and 1.5 teaspoon of lemon juice. And each one is kept separately, so A, B, C, and D. And each letter is going to be associated with each hot sauce that I create. So let's get started. So this hot sauce kit comes with a booklet, a recipe booklet, that has various types of hot sauces. So as you can see, there's a recipe for Chipotle hot sauce, sweet heat hot sauce, Cajun lovers hot sauce, and Caribbean hot sauce. I'm going to be making the Chipotle and the sweet heat, and I'm going to omit the other 2 because the whole point of this video, as I said earlier, is I'm going to create 2 of the recipes, and then the other 2 I'm just going to create by scratch and see what they taste like. So let's begin. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is you want to open up a can of diced tomatoes, and in a colander you want to strain the extra tomato juice that comes in the can, because you don't want that according to the recipe. So as you can see, I've drained the juice out of the tomatoes, and what we're going to do now is we're going to add it to the blender along with the onions and garlic, and I'll see you then. Okay, so to this blender, I'm going to take my tomatoes, and I'm just going to add them all to the blender like this. And I'm also going to add my onions. And I'm also going to add my garlic cloves. Okay, and as we all know, health and safety comes first. So before you plug your blender in, make sure the lid is on nice and tight. I would recommend putting the lid on before you plug it in, because obviously you don't want to risk cutting yourself, because that would be severely bad. So I've put my lid on first, and I've plugged the extension cord into the electrical socket. So now what we're going to do is we're going to turn the power button on this blender, and we're going to watch this all blend together when I press this button. Are you ready? Here we go. And look at that, it already looks like hot sauce already, doesn't it? Yay! Alright, so after you've blended your tomato base, what you want to do is, in a measuring cup, measure out 1/3 of the base and distribute it evenly between 4 bowls. So this is all going to be A, B, C, and D. Now, for tomato base A, that's going to be for the chipotle sauce. And tomato base B is going to be for the sweet heat hot sauce. And as for C and D, that's going to be my own hot sauces. And I'm going to show you those in the end of time, including the ones on the recipe booklet. Okay, so the first hot sauce I'm going to make is the Chipotle hot sauce, and it comes from the little recipe booklet. So what you're going to do is you're going to take tomato base A, you're going to add it all back to the blender. Add it all in. And to this, we're going to take lemon and vinegar mixture A, add that in. And we're going to add 1 tablespoon of ancho powder. And we have 1½ chipotle peppers. And we're going to blend this all together. Okay, and let's see the chipotle pepper hot sauce get made in action. Are you ready? Let's go! And it has turned a nice sort of brownish color, as you can see. Very interesting. Alright, so I'm going to show off the end result of the Chipotle hot sauce in a mixing bowl later in this demonstration, because there's no point in showing it now, I don't think. So what we're going to do now is we're going to make the sweet heat hot sauce. So what you're going to do is you're going to take tomato base B, pour it all in the blender, like this. Again, make sure your blender is unplugged because for health and safety purposes, don't plug it in just yet. And to this mixture, we're going to take vinegar and lemon juice mixture B. Same as before. But this time, we're going to add 1½ guajillo peppers. Make sure you're getting the seeds as well. Here are the seeds. And we are also going to add a little bit of New Mexico chili pepper powder. Oh, exciting. Exciting, exciting, exciting. Okay, so same as before. You want to put your lid back on, like this. Make sure the lid goes on first before plugging it in. Again, health and safety. Plug it in, hit the power button, and watch the magic. Here we go. And voila, sweet heat hot sauce. Okay, and now it's time to make a hot sauce C. And this is one that's not going to be from the recipe booklet. This is going to be my own. And I'm going to call this the Flaming Cayenne hot sauce. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take a tomato base C, add it all to the blender, like that. And we are going to add lemon and vinegar mixture C. And we are going to add some chipotle peppers and 3 cayenne peppers. So that's 3 chipotle peppers and 3 cayenne peppers. And I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of cayenne spice. Like before, I'm going to get my lid, put it on top. Here we go. Plug this in, power, and watch the magic once again. And voila, Flaming Cayenne hot sauce. And for my final hot sauce, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a tomato base D, I'm going to add it to the blender like this. And this hot sauce is going to be called the Geography Wizard. And the reason I'm going to call it the Geography Wizard is because it consists of Indian curry powder and Jamaican peppercorns. And as you all know, Jamaica and India are both countries, so it makes sense why I would call this the Geography Wizard. So anyway, here's the lemon and vinegar mixture D, last one. And here are my Jamaican peppercorns. And here is my Indian curry spice. Okay, so now same procedure. Make sure you're putting the lid on first. Plug this in. Power on. And watch the magic for the last time. And voila, the geography wizard. Okay, so here are the end products of each of my 4 hot sauces. The only end step now, the only bonus step is to add a quarter cup of hot water to each hot sauce and let it sit for a while, for 20 minutes. So this is the end product of the Chipotle pepper sauce. This is the end product of the sweet heat hot sauce. This is the end product of the flaming Cayenne hot sauce. And this is the end product of the geography wizard. So I'm just going to boil up some water, and once that's ready, I'm going to pour it all in and let you guys see. Okay, and these are each of my hot sauces after adding 1/4 cup of boiling water to them. And as you can see, don't they look nice? So the next step is to let these rest for 20 minutes. I've set a timer. And once these are done, we're going to use the funnels to place them inside their respective skull jars. And that's always the fun part, isn't it? I'll see you all then. Okay, so after you've set your timer for 20 minutes and the time is up, it's time to store each sauce in each respective skull bottle. So I have 2 funnels over 2 bottles, and in goes my Chipotle pepper sauce. So I'm just going to pour it in like this, very carefully. So you just gotta let it drain a little bit. And the same thing goes for my sweet heat hot sauce. So into the other funnel it goes. Okay, so now I'm going to do the same procedure for my remaining 2 hot sauces, the Flamin' Chipotle and the Geography Wizard. So in goes the Flamin' Chipotle. And in goes my Geography Wizard. And here are the finished products, each in their respective skull jars. We have the Chipotle pepper sauce in this jar. We have the sweet heat hot sauce. We have the flaming Cayenne sauce. And we have the Geography Wizard. So now I'm going to do a taste test and I'll let you know what I think of them. Okay, let's see what I think of these individually. So first up we have Chipotle pepper. Let me take a sample of this. Oh wow, this one is quite spicy. Can taste the Chipotle peppers very well. It's quite nice. So now let's try the sweet heat hot sauce. Oh wow, this one's even more spicy than the first one. A little bit more tangy, but definitely a lot more spicy. So now on to the Flaming Cayenne hot sauce. This is one that I made on my own. Right, here we go, Flaming Cayenne. This one is a little bit more mild, still spicy, but definitely more tangy. And last up we have the Geography Wizard. This one I'm most curious about. I call this a Geography Wizard once again because it has Jamaican peppercorns and it also contains Indian curry spice. So get it? Geography Wizard. Alright, let's see how this tastes. Oh wow, yeah. Kind of does taste like a mixture of Jamaican and Indian cuisine. That's quite nice. So out of the 4 of them, I would say my favorite is the sweet heat hot sauce. And out of the 4 of them, my least favorite I'd say is the Flaming Cayenne. So anyway, that's it. Hope you enjoyed my video, and I'll see you all then. Take care. Bye.